The moment you become Nischala, there Shiva, that Nischalta only is Shiva consciousness. Where are you searching then? God here and there, Himalayas, and what all we do. You keep singing Kala Bhairavashtakam, you keep singing Lingashtakam. What is going to happen? Has anybody liberated by singing all these things? As our vasanas, we sing that time. How many times do we as Shiva Bhakta sing Nirvana Shatakam? Tattva is not there only. Tattva जो हमको चाहिए. That you see, these practices will reflect what we want. It's all rajas, pure rajas. This is power, passion, desires, fulfillments, manifestations, improvising life, quality of life, thrilled life, majedar life, enjoy life. Rajas is not sattva. Sattva will not carry any of these energies. Sattva, this rajas means doing. Rajas means do. So the whole practice is do this, do that. Do you see? शांत बैठने को कोई नहीं बोलते. सुम्मा ही रहो कोई नहीं बोलते. करो, सुबह बैठ के ये करो, दोपहर को ये करो, शाम को ये करो. करते 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 जाओ. Do, keep on doing, and as you do, keep this doership also intact. You are a yogi. You are Mr. This yogi, that yogi. वो भी एक ताज लगा दो सर पे. पूरा we are sitting in that. Rajas it is. Pure rajas. Doership can never give you self-realization. Or doership will help you clean up it. चित्त शुद्धि के लिए good है. But if you are conscious, I have seen so many people getting lost. They come to these paths, then they are lost. कितने को देखो वापस दुनिया में चले गए. So many in my batches, so many who are with me, जोश वाले, जोशीले. I don't see most of them. If somewhere I see them also, क्या कर रहे हो आज? अरे कुछ नहीं यार, टाइम नहीं मिलता, बिजनेस में अटक गए. So much of work in business. अरे बच्चे बड़े हो रहे हैं, behind that, gone. Starting का जोश all gone. Because why did they come? Business चाहिए, अच्छा रिलेशनशिप चाहिए. They came to manifest. They did not come here for nirvana shatakam. हाँ, रजस है ना. Like attracts like. That kind of practices attracts that kind of practitioners. जैसा साध्य वैसा साधना वैसे साधक. साध्य चेंज हो गया, साधना चेंज हो जाएगा, साधक भी चेंज हो गया. व्हाट इज साध्य? गुड. रजस से जब when it goes towards sattva, you meditate on sattva, you will start manifesting the sadhanas of sattva. You will become a sadhak who's sattva, silent, no josh, no dancing around, no interest in all this hulala, no jumping, nothing. You simply want to be quiet. भीड़ नहीं चाहिए अब. शोर शराबा, noise. It gives you headache. You want to stay away from it. The more alone you are, you feel more at peace. You find God there. You find your guru there. भीड़ में क्या गुरु मिलेगा आपको? So you start retreating. That means sattva guna is coming in you. We all have this tamas and rajas. नहीं है बोल के नहीं. But one time it will get eradicated. That is evolution. Staying always in rajas. So as you change, your sadhya changes. Your goal changes. It might be anyway. Sadhya changes, sadhak changes, sadhana changes. Or sadhak changes. I evolve. Suddenly my goal will change. Sadhya will change. My sadhanas will change. Whichever you take it. Or I change, I transform. Suddenly sadhanas come in front of me. That type. As per my evolution. And when I get into those sadhanas, I see this sadhya is liberation, self-realization. Anyway, it can come. Or the sadhya might change. Self realization goal might start coming into my head suddenly. Pehle it was something else, now I want nothing but mukti or realization, just to get into that state. That sadhya is coming into my head, so that sadhya is changing me. Sadhak change ho gaya. The moment I change, immediately, like attracts like, my kind of vibration sadhanas will start coming to me, manifesting. What gives me peace, what gives me that kind of a goal, immediately it will attract. Notice this very carefully. We have not designed these paths. We did not plan for all this. What we are sitting here, did any of us plan? 2025 will be doing this. Nobody even guessed. It simply happens, evolution. Either the sadhya changes, you find out, you will come to know. Suddenly your goals start changing, and you start changing, and suddenly when you and the goal changes, the sadhana changes. You start moving from this path to that path. Sadhya is changing, sadhana is changing. Because the sadhak is changing, sadhya is changing. Evolution हो रहा है. Check it out and see. Or suddenly, because you have evolved, your vibrations have changed. Now that noisy things are not in your connection. Though sadhana, which has a lot of doership, you are now moving into being. The sadhak is becoming being. Be, just be. Nothing to do. So when I'm having more affinity to just be, sit quiet. This is my nature, my prakriti is changing. Suddenly I lose interest in all that doing. Karmakanda, this, that, nahi ho raha, man nahi kar raha. Yeah, I'm losing interest. What's happening inside? Changes are happening. I'm evolving. And as I lose interest, I'll navigate towards that kind of practices, which is in my vibration now, which is what my goal is. My goal is what? Sadhya is what? That. Suddenly, Sattva starts coming, and as Sattva comes, all this noise will start settling from your life. You lose interest. People don't understand what's happening to them. I'm trying to explain that. People get confused. I don't know what's happening to me. This is what's happening. Is it good or bad? Of course, it's good. Of course, it's evolution. It's grace. It's evolution. It's bringing peace. And you'll see as you come into this being, this tattva, jnana marga, see, automatically peace will start coming. And then you'll wonder, why did I jump all around? So much of rajasic activity I did. I was finding some entertainment and goodness in it, but this kind of easy stillness without doing anything, simply it's so calm, so peaceful, so relaxing, so assuring, so connecting. Many of you write that. Now I feel I've found the right path. Yes, you have found it's not that the path appeared and all that. These paths are always there. Ramana Tattva has always been there. But when our Prakriti changes, we come and find that. Now, there is a saying Guru finds you. I don't believe in that concept. Nobody finds anyone, nobody sends anyone. People talk a lot. My Guru sent me there, or this one sent me there. I said, did your Guru say this? No, 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 no. From inside, my Guru said. It's all your concepts, all your dramas. These are all frequencies. Every frequency exists. Where our frequency changes, automatically the cosmic intelligence, that force, that alignment, makes all this bandobast for us. Nobody is sitting and sending anybody, pulling anybody, calling anybody. Are you coming to Arunachala? The call, भैया, let the call come. कॉल कहाँ से आएगा? आकाशवाणी आने वाला है तुमको, क्या ट्रंक कॉल आने वाला है, टेलीग्राम, वेयर फ्रॉम वेयर, व्हाट्सअप कॉल, हाउ इज इट गोइंग टू कम? नहीं, द इनर कॉल विल कम. सो दैट मीन्स यू डोंट हैव द इनर कॉल नाउ. यू डोंट हैव अ डिजायर. नहीं, डिजायर तो बहुत है. अरे बेवकूफ, फिर और क्या इनर कॉल है? दैट डिजायर, दैट ओनली इज योर इनर कॉल देन. और कौन सा आकाशवाणी सुनने बैठे हो? नहीं, आई विल गेट हिंट्स. अरे बेवकूफ, अभी किसी ने तुमको पूछा आ रहे हो क्या, ये हिंट काफी नहीं है? This hint is not enough. That's why I say when you follow the Avadut Gita, everything is Guru. If you are attentive, you will get all the hints from everywhere. The whole cosmos is speaking to you, but you are not available. You are available with one corner of your mind. Khayali pulao. I have made one recipe for my life. Chota sa one dot is there. You are sitting and focusing on that. And here the whole life is speaking. And here you are focusing and telling answer nahi mil raha. I am so confused. And you will go in that small spot, that idea, and you will say, go to this temple. And I go to that temple. One small idea will get. Then you do all the karma kanda. Something will tell you there. अरे the life चीख चीख के तुमको यहाँ पे बोल रहा है. It is shouting at you. You are not available. Why are not available? You are busy in your own plans. Little mind plans. The whole God and Guru Tattva is talking all the time. That's what I said. So many hints, everything is there. They are still waiting for hints. What more hints you want? And look at Ramana. He doesn't even know Tirunamalai. He's sitting all the time. Studies me interest me, nothing like that. Just sitting silently. Summa. And his brother is fed up of him. Always looking at him and say, what? You're sitting like this. They said, if you're sitting like this only, what is the use of you sitting in the house? Go and sit somewhere like a sannyasi on some hill. Immediately something idea flashes in his head. He had heard the word Tirunamalai. He had heard there is a hill there. He doesn't know what is where it is. But when his brother said that, something flashed in his head. अब गुरु कौन है? Hint कहाँ से आया? He is available. He heard it. That moment he got up and decided he is going to leave to Tirunam. My father is calling me, he said. Through him, through his brother, his father called him. That's what we are understanding. There is nobody who's sending, who's pulling. These are all our nice, goody goody concepts. I met a guy in Tirunamalai after many years. He was in one of the paths that I was in, and we used to cross our paths somewhere. We used to meet, a hi bye, and all those things in some programs. We were like good friends that time. Then we parted and we never heard. Now I saw him. So he's, I believe, no more in that path somewhere. So now he said, I've come here with my family. I have taken job this side. I'm working from here only, and I've taken a rented place. My father, mother also here. I said, excellent, very nice. I said, you are not doing any of the. No, no, no. Now, my guru has sent me here. शुरू हो गया और concepts. Storytelling. The ego simply doesn't want to still let go of those old ideas. It simply wants to keep boasting of this and that and something or the other. We want to play those dramas. Somewhere we are offended and we can't openly say that now I'm following Ramana. He could have said it and he's telling it, but very indirectly. Saying everything is this only. Ramana is only. What if Arunachala, if you see, everything is that. I've realized it is that and all that. And then suddenly, maybe a guilt in his head will say, my guru only is working through Ramana, no? All these khichdi, simply unable to let go of the old stories. Like Nityananda says, when you come to the second standard, leave your first standard behind. You can't. Probably that is also one of his security in his head. He is probably thinking, what if my guru gets offended? I came to Ramana. So internally, he's pacifying his own mind. His psychology it is. He's pacifying his own mind. My guru has sent me here. So that will make my guru also happy. I'm taking his name also. No partnership, collaboration is going on. My guru and Ramana. अरे you have not understood Guru Tattva only. ये सब competition उधर नहीं होता. If somebody goes somewhere, they feel bad and they are all happy. है. गुरु इज सिंपली हैप्पी, बेचारा मुक्त हो रहा है सब नॉनसेंस से, मेरे से भी मुक्त हो रहा है। दैट इज अ रियल गुरु। विच गुरु से मेरे से दूर हो रहा है, अरे फिर गुरु और तुम में क्या अंतर है? व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द गुरु एंड यू देन? You are also in that drama. The Guru is also in that drama. Guru will not be in that. I know my Guru is not in that drama. Never. He can never be in that drama. Half the population, including his own people, have not understood it. बाहर का तो छोड़ो, समझना आसान नहीं है, चेतना चाहिए उस लेवल का समझने के लिए। फ्रीक्वेंसी मैच नहीं होता, आर फ्रीक्वेंसीज डोंट मैच इन व्हाट द गुरुज फ्रीक्वेंसीज, इवन ओन ओन सराउंडिंग क्लोज पीपल आल्सो कैन नॉट अंडरस्टैंड मैच, इसलिए दूरी रहती है हमेशा। नोटिस दैट, अलाइनमेंट नहीं रहता, दूरी ही रहता है हमेशा, फ्रिक्शन फ्रिक्शन फ्रिक्शन, वाई? यही फ्रीक्वेंसी मिसमैच। तो इट इज नॉट इन द डिस्टेंस की नजदीक रहने से फ्रीक्वेंसी में, अरे यू कैन बी किलोमीटर्स अवे एंड स्टिल बी वन विद इट। गुरु एंड शिष्य आर सेलिब्रेटिंग इट, नॉट speck of dust knows about it, and that's how it should be, and no dialogues, no all these concepts and stories and ये इधर से भेजा उधर से गया, you know, it's just understood what the guru tattva is. Neither is Ramana happy if you come here, neither is your guru sad if you go there. ये क्या कंपनी है क्या, एट्रिशन हो रहा है वहां पे? You get a perk somewhere extra and you go there and this company is trying to pull you in. This all the people will do all this nonsense. People who have not risen above this, they will be playing all this competition games and this and that, fightings against each other, feeling insecure. Somebody is liberating. Do we feel insecure or celebrate? I have never seen anybody celebrating here. Apart from the Guru Tattva, I have not seen any ordinary human celebrating. Or somebody is going ahead. We should celebrate. We should motivate. We should help. जोत से जोत जगाओ, यहाँ जोत से जोत बुझाओ लगे हैं, मेरा लाइट से लाइट वार चलता है इधर, लाइट लेके बुझाते हैं एक दूसरे की। दीपक दीपक जलता हुआ दीपक लेके उसके दीपक को टकराते हैं ना, बुझाओ, जोत से जोत बुझाओ। और फिर नाम लो नित्यानंद बाबा का, हम इनके लीनिएज के, खाक लीनिएज के, बेसिक तत्व ही समझ नहीं आया। व्हाट इज टीचिंग इज जोत से जोत जलाओ, फैलाओ यार रोशनी। कंजूसी काहे को करते हो, ब्रांड क्यों कर रहे हो? वाई आर यू ब्रांडिंग योर ओन प्रोडक्ट? ये कॉपीराइट सिस्टम लेके क्यों बैठे हो, मैं मेरा अपनों को ही देंगे ज्योति? कितना भी कोशिश करो, ज्योति ज्योति है, फैलता जाएगा, यू कैनॉट स्टॉप इट। यहाँ पे भी हक मारने आते हैं। हाँ, दिव्यता के क्षेत्र में भी, हाँ, इवन इन द गॉड्स एरिया, इवन इन दैट एरिया दिस आसुरिक प्रवृत्ति विल नॉट गो। पहले अपना जोत जगे फिर दूसरे का जोत जगा सकते हैं, यहाँ की जोत नहीं जगी तो मैं क्यों जगाऊंगा किसी और का? मैं सिर्फ अपना ही ज्योति, इधर ही किंडल फ्लेम। वो फिल्म का सॉन्ग आई रिमेम्बर, आई संग दिस बिफोर आल्सो, आई डोंट नो हुज फिल्म इज दैट। मुझको देखोगे जहां तक, मुझको पाओगे वहां तक, रात रास्तों से कारवां तक, इस जमीन से आसमां तक, मैं हूँ, मैं ही मैं हूँ, दूसरा कोई नहीं। बॉलीवुड फिल्म। ऐसा है हमारा प्रवृत्ति कि जोत है तो सिर्फ यहाँ है, अकेले हैं, कोई और जोत ना जले, जो भी जले बुझा दो, जो भी आए हटा दो मिटा दो, हम ही, ये तो अलेक्जेंडर ग्रेट हो गया। Anyways, these things will not, you, one should not even get bothered. It's funny for me actually when I see all these things, because even after all the tries, बुझ नहीं रहा ज्योति, बुझा नहीं पाते हैं। You can't, because that ज्योति किसी का प्राइवेट प्रॉपर्टी नहीं है। It is not anybody's बाप का माल। कि हम उसको ये करेंगे. दिस इज कमिंग फ्रॉम द रॉन्ग आइडिया दैट वी आर द गिवर्स. That is why this wrong notion is coming. I gave it to you. Now you have to handle that candle, that flame, the way I dictate upon you, because I have given that flame to. This is the wrong idea that I have given. You have not given. Anybody who's destined will get it, and everybody will get it. Everybody has a jot. We do not know. We must have the humility to say that through me, I was blessed to help someone. That Agni did not start from you. That Agni is passing through you. Jot se Jot jagao means what? You are passing the light. When you burn the candle of others, it's your light burning. But where did you get this light? You brought it from somewhere. Who gave that light? Borrowed from somewhere. So the buck doesn't stop. So you cannot say, this is my guru's property. No, where did your guru get it? From his guru. Where did his guru get it from? You go on the hierarchy, you will see it came from the Parashiva. So who should get the credit? Rest all are Katputlis. We are not the doers. So that ego is where you say that the Jyoti came in my hand, and then you say, this is my Jyoti. That is where the problem is coming. That is where the illusion, that is why the suffering is there. Jyoti is Jyoti. Flame, Arut Perum Jyoti. It cannot be controlled. Light cannot be controlled. Light does not depend on any factor, anybody to illuminate. Light is pure grace. Grace is eligible for every Tom, Dick, and Harry, including the criminals. We do not know. The criminal might be a criminal due to his detour. We do not know. I'm telling you, you cannot judge anybody that way also. You cannot judge, "Hey, this guy is too low. इसको अभी बहुत समय है." You don't know, रातों रात something might shine in that person. You might say, how? That person might be already a divine soul, but maybe in the past some major thing happened. Some धब्बा आ गया. One detour came, and उसका प्रारब्ध का effect है. जैसे ही वो खत्म हो गया प्रारब्ध का ये, he bounces back. We do not know all these things. We cannot tailor make people. We cannot uh, impose the stamps on people. We cannot give our validity cards. We cannot write on our letterheads and say, I have given this. Even Shaktipat cannot be claimed. I have given this Shaktipat. But where did the Guru get the Shaktipat from? Nothing can be claimed. And no Guru claims it. It's all the foolish people. Guru will never claim it. Because Guru also knows. Guru also depends on some grace. We all are dependent on something. Something is happening through us. What did I say in the start of this satsang? We are all simply Katputlis. Some puppets, some actors. What role is coming? It's coming. Like right now, I'm playing this role. I'm playing it perfectly. This is my role. Whatever I'm doing, because I don't have any motive here. It's happening. It's coming. I feel like it's flowing. Whatever is the flow, I do it. That's the part of role that I'm doing. If it is not supposed to have, it would have never have happened. That's how it is. So what do I do with this? Live life the way it is. We all have our own individual goals, whatever we are doing. And we all fit in somewhere in the consciousness. Nobody is useless. Nobody is useless because every drop makes the ocean. Somebody is playing some or the other part. Maybe that person has not yet illuminated and found out what is their role in the Shrishti. Everybody has to. It's like every brick has its importance in the house, building of the house. Every brick. On every brick, the house is standing. So we should never demean anybody. We should never control anybody. We should never try to manipulate anybody. Everybody, as per the destiny laws, are moving. Evolution can move. Just because I feel I am authorized, why nobody should go above me? How is that possible? As I said, nobody, we can never know. रातों रात कुछ भी हो सकता है. Even you who are underestimating yourself, oh, I'm very impure. You don't know when the whole sudden one kick might happen. I have seen it in my life. I never imagined that sudden twist after Arunachala. Till then, life was dragging, 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 dragging. And 1 year sitting in Arunachala continuously, every month going there 3, 4 days, 3, 4 days. Arunachala, Kanjangad, Arunachala, Kanjangad, Ganeshpuri. Something happened, and I don't want to define also what happened. I don't want to put my head also into that. But I know the shift, what has happened. And even I used to feel, do I even deserve it? That is coming from the sense of unworthiness. We should never judge ourselves. We do not know. Kripa hai, grace hai. It can happen anytime. We have to always remain connected to that grace. Remain and trust only that grace. Rest all what you see is nautanki. Anything that you see gross in this world is nautanki. Don't catch any grossness. Anything that moves, don't catch. Anything that moves, don't catch. However divine it is. If you catch, also catch temporarily. A scripture, a text, a guru, a path, a philosophy. Catch it just for that moment of your shakiness. Maybe you're not ready to dive into that. You need to hold on to something. Okay, hold on. But I have this awareness. This is not forever. This, and nothing like offense, guilt. Oh, I took this and I threw it. No, I see it like this is the hand of God. It is like a step coming to me. God has kept it. So I place my feet. At the moment I place my feet, another step comes in. I take the next step. So who's providing that? That's the God consciousness. These are all steps coming. So this way there is no attachment also to anything. Everything is coming. You are moving through it. You have all the right to utilize it. That is why it is coming. And they will go. What comes will go. Whatever comes will go. So walking in this awareness is mukti. Practice more of these things, what I'm telling. When you listen to these kind of stuff, your attention goes to where it has to go, the stillness. It is not in the movement. Catch nothing. Give importance to nothing. Remove this guilt feeling that God will be offended if you drop the concepts. He is neither happy nor offended. It is your part of the play. We only create man hi karta, man hi bhokta. What we think, what we believe, we start acting in that way. God is not involved in all these things. That supreme consciousness, what we call a Shiva consciousness, the witness, the drishta. See the word drishta, witness. He's simply witnessing our drama. He's not getting carried away with our drama. So don't ever think he will get carried away. Carried away means what? Movement. Oh, he doesn't fall into movement. He's watching the movement. Yesterday, what we did. Watch those movements in you. When you do that awareness practice, yesterday, what we explained in depth, you will be meditating directly on Shiva. When you do that practice, the movement, yesterday is what we did. Yesterday's, I think Dr. Mega asked that. Thank you. We went deep into that tattva. Do that. If you just do that, you are doing meditating, you are meditating on Shiva only. Nirlambha yoga it is. Nirlambha yoga hai wo, Nirlambha yoga. Not catching anything. Straight it is and the direct practice. Hai. So it will build up, build up the affinity towards that stillness, to realizing that stillness, to having a grip on that stillness and looking at movement as drishta. Movement is all fake, everything moving, coming, going. See it, how it comes, how it goes. See your body, how sensation comes. See your mind, how thoughts come and how it goes. Something rises, something falls. All the time it is rising and falling, rising and falling. Nothing still, nothing is permanent. See people in your life, they come, they go. Everything you see, it comes and it goes. See the body aging. Youth comes, youth goes. What's the thing in that? Nothing stays. So watching even the youth go is liberating. It's not disappointing. It's liberating because you are neither that youth nor that old age. You are nothing that passes. You're nothing that moves. So yesterday's what we did was a very firm practice. Hold on to it. Practice it. Any questions on today's session? So these are clarity sessions only. I think many don't turn up because it's clarity. I'll also fool them. In clarity also we might start doing even contemplation. There is no rigid rules here. I don't allow people to bifurcate also that. Oh, then they categorize themselves into very ripe, advanced, and things like that. Advanced seekers are those who are consistent and those who can see God, divinity in even the ordinary and even in the extraordinary. Those who don't have special preferences, they have not categorized them into anything. Anything and everything that comes into my life is it. I am attentive. I'm aware of any opportunities that come and go in my life. There is nothing special, there is nothing non special. This is the attitude we must have. Don't miss the noise, enjoy the silence. We are heading more towards the silence. I'm tired of talking. One day you will get tired doing everything, including the talking. Someday it has to stop, right? So much of talks. So I'm interested more in settling down into silence more. That's more worthy. That's how even our life should be. Too much of noise should keep. This noise is only to help us relish and value the silence. In retreats, I make a lot of noise. I talk there. You can't deny it because when you have noise and then suddenly there is silence, you can appreciate the difference. Dual world, hai na? We cannot pretend to be only silence. Both complement each other. We are in that stage where both complement each other. Words only or words are noise, what I say. But if you see noise only leads you to silence, you can't deny that. Somebody once told me, now I'm feeling so this, like, you are saying all those things, but in the one of the webinar, after some time we went little deep and he said, even your voice is like noise to me now, feeling the disturbance. I said that noise only led you to that silence, first of all. Did you directly be silent? Did you come here as silent? And then you said, no, you enjoyed the noise. And that noise gave you the opposite experience of silence. They complement each other. It has a purpose. It is again the same thing what we talk. First giving concepts and then rooming. So here, first making noise, and then making an attempt to remove it. Do you see? See, that's how we explain the play. The whole drama, the play of consciousness is simply that you put and then you remove. See, what is Brahma Tattva? Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Brahma means you put into the Srishti, you put. And Rudra is what? Mahesha, you take. Create, then destroy. Then if you have to destroy, why create it only? Game. Time pass. Think about it. You can ask God, right? Oh, if all this drama after all these things, everything has pralaya has to happen, why create all this so many yugas and so what all goes in this history? See, a game, a play, a time pass, a leela, and there is no God sitting out there and using you and me as puppets. Because some might say, for you it is time pass. For us it's a headache. We have to go through all this for your time pass. Doesn't that question come? What a mean God you are. You say it is time pass and leela, but we are experiencing that. And we are like your slaves. There is where we have got the whole thing wrong. Whose play is this? We say God's play. Who's God? It's your own play. There is no God sitting and sending you. You only chose it. You don't remember it. We don't remember we are that Shiva consciousness. I want to experience the world. I explode into infinite pieces. And my fullness only breaks out into so many pieces. And those pieces start getting an individuality, which is called ego. And those, my particles only start behaving individually on its own. All these blown up particles of me have taken an individuality and started playing. And those individuals have got their own life now, that ego. So this awareness, this light has gone into that ego and it is shining in every ego. And every ego thinks I. So from that point, it's very limited. We are there in that ego. But who we are? Who am I? I'm Shiva. Who am I? I'm Shiva. Pratibhigna is happening now. I'm remembering. I'm in the process. The ego is in the process of remembering. Where did I come from? I only blew myself into pieces. I will not understand it until I become wholesome. With this limited eye, I will never understand the whole thing. In this limited eye, somebody is telling me through the Guru Tattva, my own reality is telling me, giving me education that you are Shiva, and this is all a play. So I sit in my ego and say, what kind of a play is this? I'm suffocating here. I am suffering so much. But I don't realize I am only that which blew myself here into these pieces. And I'm sitting in one place and unable to relate. Why? Because I'm in the mind. This mind is ego. Shift into awareness. Pure awareness is that. From the state of Shivoham, everything is very clear. Vishal Man. What is Vishal Man? When individual ego, why individual ego has come? That ego, I has come. How to remove that I? The mind. Ego is wrapped up with the Manomaya Kosha. That mind only keeps playing all these dramas. So kill the mind. Manonasha. If Manonasha, mind dies, the ego will die. So Nityananda says, Nirmal Man Karo, purify. That is what we are doing right now. When you purify that, the mind dies. And the moment Nirmal Man, purified mind happens, Nishchal Man means you have understood you are not that movement, you are stillness. All that was moving was kachada. That is why Mal. Nirmal means you have removed the Mala. The moment you remove the Mala, the movement, if you remove, you become aware. I am just pure awareness at that point. When you stay in that Nischalta, suddenly you expand and you understand I am Vishalman. I'm not this one limited mind. I am all this collective mind of all the beings. That is known as a full blown realization. Shivoham. I am Shiva. So the question of why, how, the play of consciousness, feeling good, bad, ugly about it, it's all the dramas of the mind there. Individual, tiny minds. Right now, I am Shiva consciousness also, and I am this ego also. Because does it mean if I'm in the ego, the light is not shining there? The full one? It is there. But the awareness is individualized here. This awareness has to expand. When this awareness expands, I connect with that expansive one awareness. That is what I mean as pure awareness. If you remember, I told you awareness and pure awareness. Pure awareness is that full awareness, one pure Shiva awareness, Vishalman. And this, what we are playing around now with, become aware, become aware. This is the mind's awareness. First, this awareness has to be realized. When this is purified, when the stillness of the mind comes, and when I realize I am not this neti, I am this drishta, but it's still limited. Staying in that state only explodes you into that full realization. Self realization means realizing I'm not the ego, I'm not the mind, I am this self, I am this Atman, I am this drishta. It is still not full blown, it is not dissolved because the I is there. I am a saint, I am a sannyasi, I am a divine being. It is still I is there. So the limitation, you can be self realized and still have that limitation. Okay. Self realization does mean always. You can get a glimpse of it, but still that individuality can be there. Pure consciousness, pure Shiva, only one when that full explodes and nothing else remains, that is called as moksha, mukti, liberation. There is a final dissolution when you say, what is the dissolution? This ego dies, that's all. And the whole one, only one remains. One existence, one awareness that is just aware. That is what is known as Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi. See, I gave Brahma Gyan only in this session. This is all Brahma Gyan, what we are talking in simplified words. But for you, it will not be very difficult because we have done so much of practices on this subjective end. It's very easy. Now, those who are stuck with concepts will have difficulties. What I'm saying. Some of you, just by listening to me, will enter into that state. And some who are caught up in all these concepts, objectivities, all this circus, still circus going on. They are having still vasanas with playing these games around spiritual concerts. Objective. These are all objective. So the more you have objective concepts, it's very difficult to even come to this kind of state. You have to be empty. Completely, you have to eradicate all this spiritual nonsense from your head. Completely, yantra, tantra, mantra, everything is gone. All this programming. I have to do this. I should not do this. Somebody will get offended. Somebody will get happy. Oh, the herd is doing, the world is doing. Am I missing something? You're still caught up in all these dramas, all mind games. But that is why I'm so strict with this. That is why I say, if you don't understand this, don't come here. Go and sit with your concept. Go and attend rock shows. For you, that only is good. One day you'll realize. One day the slave will awaken. And that's what I wrote in today's message. I don't know how many of you offended. I don't get likes on this. Huh? अच्छे बातों पर लाइक्स नहीं आता, हिम्मत नहीं होती है ना हमारी सत्य सुनने की। ढिंडोरा फेंकते हैं हम बड़े बड़े, we talk about great spiritual talks, but when truth comes we cannot even acknowledge it. Forget practice, अरे क्या योगी बनोगे तुम, what निर्लंबी are you going to become? हिम्मत ही नहीं है, लड़खड़ा रहे हैं अभी भी, पैर लड़खड़ा रहे हैं। सत्य को अपनाने की ताकत नहीं है, उसको आजमाओगे कैसे? Some things I talk very straight because I'm telling you the truth is very straight. And if you feel offended by any of your words, you are not ready for what I'm offering here. You must go and sit where you like to be pleased. One spirituality pleases you because they want your support. They want the brand value. We are not here to make brands. We are here to break all the brands. Not by going into their field, but from our minds. There's trademarks and brands and copyrights and ownership and divisions and all these things. We look at it at laughter. It's a joke. Those who take all this nonsense, spiritual nonsense, as joke only can be empty and understand this. I am that. If you don't understand this, if you are interested in all these things, you will be I am this, I am this, I am this. You will never be I am that. You will be something or the other, caught up. So we are moving from the journey of I am this to I am that. For that, first we have to acknowledge I am this, no problem. Acknowledge. See, the sutra I am telling you, you cannot directly get I am that. You have to acknowledge I am this. What is I am this? I am this nonsense. You feel I am imperfect. Be aware. Be aware of your imperfection. Don't do anything to remove your imperfection. You feel I am not divine. Be aware of the feeling that you're not divine. You have a habit. Don't be obsessed with removing that habit. While you are in that habit, also be aware of that habit. Be aware of your imperfection. That is, I am this. I am not this. I am that. I am that. I am. But first, you have to acknowledge I am this. Because when you deny I am this, that again the same thing will come. You are, throwing away something and trying to get something. You will fail. Because the moment that is raga dvesha, aversion and craving. You want something, you put out something, you will never get it. You are in duality still. Be not interested in both. How not to be not interested in both? Just be aware without judging. I'm imperfect. Just be aware. I'm a very nice person. Be aware. I'm a divine, pure soul. Be aware. I'm a very impure soul. Be aware. Be okay. Be neutral. Don't take the story further. That's the right word. A thought comes to you. I'm imperfect. Be aware. Don't take the story next step. If you're not aware, the story will go further. I am imperfect. So will these practices ever help me? See, then the story goes on. If these practices don't help me, why should I be doing it? And endlessly the drama will go. So the first thought only, I am imperfect. Acknowledge. Okay. I'm aware I'm imperfect. Just aware that this feeling is coming, I'm imperfect. I'm not the feeling. I'm the drishta. I'm the witness. I'm not that mind. I'm not that moving thought. So a moving thought comes, I am aware. That's all. I'm not rejecting it also. I'm not acknowledging it also. See, I'm not acknowledging I'm an imperfect person. Huh? That is the sutra. I'm neither rejecting. No, 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 no. I should not have this thought. Neither when I say be aware means I'm not saying, oh yes, I'm not even acknowledging it. I am doing nothing. I'm just seeing that imperfect thought that has come. That's all. You'll see the moment you see it, it will drop. That's very funny. Next moment, a divine thought will come. I am a divine person. There also, again, just don't give any further attention to it. Just be aware of all the thoughts. So you'll see the thoughts coming, dropping. Thoughts coming, dropping. After a while, you'll just understand this is all nautanki going on. What took as serious here? Nothing is serious. You hold on to one thought that becomes a serious issue in your life. You hold on to any thought, it will deepen and then take you into that emotional drama, either excitement or depression. Negative, so called negative thought will take you into the lower, and so called positive thought will take you to the higher. Both are bondage. That's the sutra I'm telling. The simple sutra. So for that, you should lose interest in all this spiritual circus, spiritual jargons, as much as possible. Let loose of all this. See, my feeds are very. I don't have a single person who's linked with any other paths in my feed. The moment I see any post, somebody posting there, I unfriend them because I want to keep my feed very clean. I know what I want here. I am subscribed to some certain things, that which I want to see, which is connecting to my frequency, my wavelength, which keeps me stabilized in this sadhana, these practices, nothing other than that. Anything pulling me to the objective, be it any guru, any path, any religion, I unfriend, I remove it, unsubscribe. Strict it is. Why? What you meditate on, you will get. You meditate on this one day, that one day, you will be in khichdi. Your mind will be dancing. Then you will only say, I'm confused or I'm not getting it. That discipline you have to maintain. That's the hint I'm giving you. Follow one path means that's what I'm saying. You should know what to have in your feed. Why that unnecessary talk? The other day I was talking to a friend and said, what do you do nowadays? I said, I don't do anything. No, no, what do you follow? I don't follow anything. What is that to follow? Which books do you read? No books to read. Why should I follow anybody now? Have you heard this author? Have you heard this person? Why should I hear? Whoever it is, why should I hear? I am crystal clear what life is. What I want, I'm crystal clear. Why, what is the need to add on new nonsense into my mind? Or did you hear somebody, another friend of mine said, did you hear this person, Ramana Maharshiji, he has explained it. Why do I need another variation of Ramana Maharshi when I know what Ramana is talking? Why should I listen to his interpretations, more interpretations? Why do I need? I don't need it. You sit with it. You sit playing with all these jargons. And then you keep comparing, and then you keep tossing from this, then you scratch your head, then you come, because some people ask me, what do you think about this person, what do you think about this person spoke this, you know it. Don't pull me into all that. This is khali and shant. Let it be as it is. Why I should add vibrations into all this, all that nonsense which is not going to give me anything? I am enjoying this state. I am meditating on this state. I want this emptiness, so I keep it on emptiness. That is why I have no friends which are not in my frequency. Even my Instagram personal friends and all thing. I just, if it is not in match, I just remove. Anything is a distraction, I remove. I don't want to be distracted when I see my feeds, Facebook or whatever, including the friend list. I keep unfriending so many because their feeds start showing her. So I have more friends now who are, even if they posted some Ramana stocks, Nisardat Maharaj stocks. So only what I am practicing, what I am teaching, what is my focus on, that when it is there, from there only I collect these quotes. I post it here, I post it in mystical mistakes, and same frequency. What I want, Sadhya. Sadhya is very, very clear. That is why my sadhana is also very clear. That is why the sadhak also is focused and moving towards that goal only. If you follow these kind of things, your life is easy. Otherwise, तुम खुद ही कूदते हो. You only go and jump into all these things and don't come to me with all those questions. I'm not going to answer what that guru spoke, what this guru. That's your lookout. I'm telling you only what the final guru is speaking. That only. from within which is coming. There's the final Guru means the Shiva Tattva, the Avadut Tattva. Other than this, I don't know anything. What the Avadut Tattva is speaking, only I'll tell you. And Avadut Tattva doesn't care for all this nonsense. So when I say there is no Guru and no Shishya, I am talking the Avadut Tattva only. Avadhuta says, I have no Guru, I have no Shishya. When I say don't have any father, mother, brother, sister, and all those things here, I really don't have because I'm following that Avadut Tattva. I'm not concerned with anything. So only that. See, your life becomes that. You want your life to become like that state, then you will have to contemplate on those, not on all these sansaric nonsense and all these dinchak spiritualities. That's up to you to decide. But I'm telling you, if you want to evolve faster and uninterruptedly, you can do that. Become aware of the presence in us that guides us. What is this presence?